Alright, general love reading for Aries. How y'all doing? Welcome to my channel. Let's see what we got for you. Adrian here. So I'm going to draw you, it's full moon time at the time that I'm doing these readings. And I'm sort of at my best at a full moon. Like, you know, when the moon is full, somehow something inside me just works. So gonna just start by drawing a Moonology card for you. Then I'm gonna do your tarot, clarify, and we're gonna end off with some beautiful oracle cards. Remember, this is a general message. Take it as it resonates, and let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got. So getting you a Moonology card, really sort of seeing what is it that the energy of the moon has got to communicate, you know, to you at this particular point in time. Love for Aries. Okay, shuffle it and take the top one, and what a nice one for you. It says that luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about, you know, sort of new beginnings, making those vital sort of changes that need to be made. And you know, you can be at a time where you're not 100% certain, you know, with life, with love, with that next step. There is a lot of confusion in the world at the moment. And, you know, this is you not being 100% certain. Do you go for this or don't you go for this? You know, do you say something or don't you say something? You know, do you just kind of see how things go? And I feel that for some of you, you've been doing that for a while. And it's not really sitting that well with you. It's not really sort of working for you, you know, this kind of you know, being the cat in the tree and seeing what the vibe is going to be. You are more prone towards action, you know, doing something. And so for many of you, it could be feeling very sort of suffocating in a way that you're not actually doing something, and that in itself could also really be draining your energy. Because, you know, it's almost like if you imagine a water pipe and there's a really strong force of water in that pipe, but there's also something that's blocking it, like you know, something built into it that blocks it. Eventually, the pressure itself, if it becomes too strong, it might sort of break through that sort of, you know, mechanical sort of blockage, or it might burst up from the side. So I feel that for you, it's better to sort of just address this issue, you know, what's in your heart, because one way or the other it's going to come out. And I feel that for some of you, you know, it might be in the ways of, you know, but I really did everything to show you how I felt about you, and, you know, you didn't respond. But sometimes people just don't get it. You know, they're busy, they're preoccupied, there's something else on their mind. They might think that, you know, well, you're over there playing it all kinds of airy cool. They may think that you're being aloof and, you know, not actually interested and nobody speaking. And at the bottom of the deck, we have new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. Now, this is quite a nice one for you. You know, expect powerful change. I mean, come on, that is really, really, you know, really, really quite amazing. Expect powerful change. Wow, I really, really like that. And that resonates with you. Claim that inside your heart. It's really, really hot here in Cape Town in South Africa. Literally sweating, and there's so much energy. I actually realized something last night. You know, I'm in this new space, and I thought, for a glimpse moment, I thought that maybe the place is a little bit, and I don't really want to say haunted, but, you know, there's other energies that are also, you know, living within the space. And then I actually realized that it's my own vibration that is raising so high that I'm actually seeing energies more, you know, than what I have before, which is so incredible. All right, so Aries, now that I've given you a little side story about my life, let's see what we have for you. I'm gonna take a look into your past situation, your current energy. Okay, so they clearly want to come out, so let's take them out. Okay, I needed to make some more space here. Your current energy and what's coming towards you. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Six of Cups. Sorry. And I didn't get myself any water. Something is being resolved here. Something from the past is coming to an end here. A cycle is being tied in, coming to an end. In the recent past, you've got the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Empress. In the current energy, you've got the Nine of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. And then what's coming towards you in the immediate future, you've got the Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So you might be letting something slip through your finger here at the moment. Like, it's almost like you've got it right with you. But sort of fear and doubt and those kind of things are saying many other things to you. So it's almost like you've got several voices going on in your head at the same time pertaining to this situation with this particular person. Now, this may not be for everyone, but I feel that in the past, you sort of looked at this person and you thought to yourself, this will probably make the ideal partner for me. This is the ideal sort of person for me that I would like to spend my life with. I don't really think that they were aware of that though. And that in a sense, I feel caused a lot of conflict for you because whilst you were sort of, again, so this is almost like a situation repeating itself. You were setting your best foot forward and this situation really impacted your life. And you were hoping going forward, sometime in future, things might, work out again. So it's like there was that lingering hope that was, there all the time. And so, and then recently it seemed like that river started to flow again somehow, And so there's a lot of hope where you currently are for this particular situation. Something happened that ignited the spark, You got some sort of idea. It might have been a very practical idea because it's Page of Pentacles and it's in the current energy and it's laying right in the middle of your reading. So it's very central energy. So whereas before in the past, I feel that you tried to meet this person on an emotional level. Somehow, it doesn't really mean that they without emotion or you without emotion, but somehow that approach doesn't really work for you. So somehow you got a bright idea to take a lot more of a practical approach. So, and I feel that this is something that you are currently doing or recently did, or, or might be busy doing. You may be creating something for them, physically creating something, because the Page of Pentacles, it's about epiphany, it's about an idea, it's about doing something tangible with something materialistic, so it's not just sort of kind words which you may have tried before, and it might be that before you thought that your words were very eloquent and those sort of things, and it might have flown straight past this person, okay? Their idea, it's almost like you guys might have the same sort of idea of romance, but until you sort of made that almost pact in a way, I like you and you like me, and vice versa. It's almost like both of you, neither want to sort of be the one to initiate this, okay? So it's like you're both sort of secretly crushing on each other, but you somehow, awesome Aries that you are, made some sort of practical plan. And then with the Two of Pentacles, this is changing things. So things are really going in the direction that you would like them to go, which again, as you had the card earlier on, expect powerful change with a new moon eclipse there, which is amazing. Side little story on eclipses. Back in the days, I'm talking about thousands of years ago, astrologers could actually predict when, there would be eclipses, and they could predict them accurately. And it's so amazing when you look at something like astrology, you say that one might think that it's a lot more accurate these days because, we've got astronomers that, give you the exact position of the planets and all those type of things. But people's been doing these things for thousands and thousands of years, and they're actually doing it very, very accurately. We just don't have to go and do the math these days. And the math is simple, but to get the actual, correct information to do the math from, it's a little bit challenging sometimes. And so that is why astrologers are very grateful to astronomers, actually, Right, coming towards your Ace of Swords. One of you is just speaking up, and I feel that it's you. One of you is just kind of coming out with it. You're just kind of coming out with it, and you're like, listen, I like you. I really like you. I've liked you for a while. This could be a new energy, but this would be somebody that you didn't sort of visualize. But it feels more like a second sort of take on things. And I feel it's almost like the moment you've said everything, that you said, it's almost like you're going to this moment of almost like, I don't know, like a bizarre sort of panic, because now you said these things and now it's out there, and you know what they're going to think, and so there's a real sort of moment of panic that's happening over there, and for some reason it feels that, it seems like the other person might be walking away. So maybe they say they need some time to think or to process things or stuff like that. And I want you to remember this, and we're going to clarify this, because it feels like you're going into this, dark sort of space of like, oh my goodness, like no, and whole world sort of falling apart type of thing. But then I feel like once this, you might be dealing with an energy here that operates very differently to you, so you're obviously a fire sign, and you're there, and you just kind of laying all the cards on the table. So you might be dealing with somebody that doesn't quite operate in that way, so maybe like a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or if it is if it is one of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or even a fire sign like yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It also depends on the rest of your chart. Your sun sign isn't everything, all right? This is a person that needs a little bit of time to process things, okay? And so when you say what you'd like to say and they don't reply exactly in the way that you sort of imagine, understand that until they said no, it's not a definite no yet. All right, so stay in there, stay strong, because it ends up with the 10 of Pentacles, which is, it's a card of completion, it's a card of abundance, it's a card of your life coming true, everything the way that you want it to come true. So this might be a second take on things, where you are at the moment you're coming up with this bright idea, and even though things are shifting, they're not shifting as fast as you'd like them to shift. And so you're just sort of coming out with everything. And I think that moment of panic that you have is because you don't really plan on, sort of coming out with everything just like that. All right, let's clarify. So let's clarify this overall energy for you first, which is, flipping around, the Six of Cups. And then I'm going to tell you what happened. The card just fell. And I took it out. It fell out of my hand. It was in the reverse position. And then it fell to the floor. And it was in the upright position. So something is changing for you here pretty damn fast. Okay? So the clarifying cards you have is the King of Wands. That one just dropped out. The Three of Pentacles. And then the card that I just spoke about that did all that little, sort of jumpy things, was the 5 of Wands. So emotionally, it's almost like you felt this is not going to work, all right? And so there's a kind of there's very changing emotion here. You might have felt like it's gonna work, and then you sort of went, it's not gonna work, and then it's like you did something in the past that they may not be aware of. But I won't be surprised if they actually know. Okay, so, oh my goodness, I'm going to take the top one. I'm clarifying the 4 of Wands in the recent past, And the most amazing thing is when I did that, let's take the top card. Oh my goodness. When I clarified the Four of Wands for you, there was a couple of cards that popped out. I decided to take the top card only, I was guided to, and the top card was the Four of Wands. So you got the Four of Wands twice, and then as a confirmation to that, you've got the King of Swords. All right, so you want to be with this person. Like, there's no two ways around this situation. You want to be with them, you've made up your mind, you know, you've sort of made up your mind here recently that you want to be with this person, come what may, no matter, regardless what the evidence sort of suggests. You just made up your mind. All right. Okie dokie, so let's see. So let's not even dwell in the past. You made up your mind, let's go to the current energy. Even though I feel there might be something there. So just in the recent past, so for the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress, they say the card at the bottom, I didn't even look at that card. So the card at the bottom is the Nine of Pentacles. Things are, see, you started to see hope. And that's why they wanted me to draw the card. You started to see hope in the situation. You started to see the possibility that it might actually work out. And that made you pretty damn happy. All right. As I was speaking, then I was seeing the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck there. And so that is just really, you know, you kind of came out of that heartache doubting yourself. Because you may have been crushing on this person for a while, but you never made a move because you never thought that they would actually go for you. And now it seems like they may. All right, so with the Nine of Cups there in the current energy, which is a lot of hope. Oh my goodness, look at this again. So in the current energy, clarifying the Nine of Cups, you've got the Ace of Swords. But in the energy coming towards you, you've also got the Ace of Swords. So you've got... I get it. So you already made up your mind to speak. So whatever you're doing, whatever this, you know, physical thing is that you are doing, creating, buying, whatever this, you know, materialistic thing is, that I feel this idea that you have, you know, to either make something or give this person something or, you know, it is actually, so it started off as hoping, and then that hoping turned to believe, and then you decided that you're going to tell them. But you also, it somehow feels like, I don't know, like you owe this person something, like, I don't know, money. It says money, but not, like what they're saying is, and you know, maybe this resonates for you, money, but not in the physical sense of the deed, and there's no sexual connotation to that, so I'm pretty sure you know what that is. Let me know in the comments, okay? And for the Two of Pentacles, there's a lot of jumping cards here. Okay, this card is going up and down and up and down. You've got the Nine of Wands. So I feel this is very challenging for you because you are putting all your emotions out there. And this person's yes or this person's no, it's almost like the rest of your emotions is riding on this particular energy. So if they say yes, yay, you know, if they say no, oh, like crash, boom, bang, you know, that is like the final straw. You'll be like, oh my goodness, what's the point? Okay. Didn't draw clarify for this Page of Pentacles, so let me, oh, look at this. Remember the Page of Pentacles, that's where we're talking about you doing something with the High Priestess? I like this because you have got the best intentions behind your actions. All right? So this is not about manipulation, this is not about mind games, and I feel that they will get that. All right? That is so wonderful. This is about energy coming together and rising up to the next level. All right, this is soulmate vibes, twin flame vibes. And for those of you that don't know what a twin flame is, you know, that's when you find that other person that, you know, I don't really want to say that, but when you find that other person that completes you, You know, when we find that real beautiful love, it can unlock a lot of amazing magic within us, because there are certain things, no matter how enlightened or arrived or whatever you are, you know, there's that one thing where you can find that person. Oh, you know, bells are saying a ling a ling a la 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 la. And so, in the very early beginning of the year, I am hymning Christmas carols. Why not? Alright, so let's look at what's coming towards you. Because now we're looking at this Ace of Swords. You've got this, it's like you've got a long-term plan, or like you plan things out, but it's like a, how do I put this? When you say that you're making a plan, and you know you've got a systematic plan, so this is how you're going to go about this plan. So you got that same vibe, but you kind of got it on fast forward. Like you're not going through the whole, you know, dread, taking your time. You sort of moving in on this. I don't know how much of a choice this other person has. Clarify coming out for you is the Hermit. Okay, so you want to be very mindful, because I feel that you are getting yourself so worked up about this that it's negatively affecting your health. You know, can't sleep, can't focus. It's very much on your mind, and it might be driving you insane, because it's very sort of different. It's very opposed to the way that you would, you know, generally operate. So it's got you a little bit, you know, caught you a bit of like unawares there. Let's draw another card for that. Okay, those are too many cards. Let's just take whatever's the top one. Seven of Pentacles. This is, I think, well, in many ways, you're sort of coming from a sense of hope. This is actually the start. You're initiating something really powerful here. So this is actually the start of something really, really powerful. You may not even realize how powerful. Okay? Let's look at the bottom of the deck for this Five of Pentacles. So, Five of Pentacles is clarified by Knight of Pentacles. I feel this person is more sort of making up their mind. Not so much making up their mind. It's more like they're coming to terms with being with you for the rest of their life. Because, again, I feel that you guys are very different. So, in many ways, this connection will just slot into place, but there is actually quite major challenges here to be overcome, you know. Maybe this person wants to stay home, you want to go out, vice versa. But, well, you might be the more sort of go person, they might be the more sort of stay person. And I feel that you guys are finding a very sort of willing compromise. Yeah, I feel that you're making it work, because now remember, this reading is finishing with the Ten of Pentacles, and that is about finding a way to make things work. Okay, all right, that card just came right out there for you, the Queen of Swords. It's about finding a way to make things work. Okay, that is so amazing, you know. And if that resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you, you know, liking the video, leave me a comment, letting me know where in the world we are connecting from. I'm in Cape Town in South Africa. It's beautiful, it's hot. You know, the heat's about as bright as this yellow shirt that I'm wearing. I thought, you know, if it's hot, then I'm just gonna go with it. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, remember to hit that notification bell, and let's see what we've got for you in Oracle card energy. Okay, now we're going to draw two cards for you, one from the top and one from the bottom. So, remember I was telling about you making a move and going forward and all those type of things. It says a powerful move. This is you making a powerful move, and this is, you know, this is a victorious sort of energy over here. You know, with you know, it's got sort of like the dignified feel of chess with it, and there's just a little bit of gangster in it, like a disco ball, unlocking key, and then when you look on top, you see there is the queen, you know, piece there in chess, which is really the part, you know, the piece that you protect, and then the king's over there chilling. So this situation's in good hands. All right. You might not be the one running the show, but the way that you're doing things is good. And look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. In perfect harmony. Isn't that beautiful? And if you want to accept it for yourself, you know, whether you're Aries or not, if you look at this, I don't believe in coincidences, taking a nice deep breath, accept it for yourself, and I'll see you next time.